everybody. So this is week 16. I turned 16 weeks today. There's been a few changes. Not really changes, but just a few things that have happened. I have a cold, which sucks. But my sister-in-law and her husband and my nephew-in-law, they came to visit last week. So they've been here for a week, and that was so nice because we haven't seen them in such a long time. So it was really nice to see them. Ignore my hair because I literally just woke up, so I haven't had time to shower or anything. It's really messed up. See, look at that. But yeah, so they came to visit, and that was, what the hell? That was really nice because we haven't seen them in a long time. This little hair is bugging me. Anyways, so yeah, that happened, which was really nice, and they, took me to get some errands done that I can't get done by myself because I don't drive, and, okay, I'm really sorry, but this hair is pissing me off. Yeah, so they helped me, get my daughter a SIN number because, her grandpa is starting a trust fund for her, so we had to get that done. So that's one thing. They came to visit. Another thing, more related to the pregnancy is, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last video, but I heard the heartbeat, and I've heard it twice actually, and the first time it was around 150 beats per minute, and the second time it was around 140. So I don't know if some people believe in that old wives' tale about the heartbeat, how fast it is. But it's been kind of fluctuating, so who knows. And with my first pregnancy with my daughter, they never told me how many beats per minute it was. They just said, oh yeah, the heartbeat sounds really good. So I can't really judge based on my first pregnancy. Other than that, I had an episode I think 2 weeks ago. I know it sounds really gross, but I had a bowel movement, and when I wiped, I was bleeding, and not from my butt. So many people have asked me this, do you have hemorrhoids? And I said, no, okay, it wasn't from there. I know where it came from, you know what I mean, even though that's when it happened. But I wasn't cramping or anything, and, it went away, basically right away. So I think maybe it was just from, straining with the bowel movement. Anyways, I called the doctor, and she said it's more than likely nothing as long as you're not cramping or anything with it. So I'm not overly worried, and I've been feeling some movements, so I think everything's good. So there's that. What else? The move. We're going to be moving soon, hopefully, because it's a semi-isolated area that we're moving to. The military wants us to go through all this screening process, so we had to go see a psychologist, and they want to make sure that we're mentally fit to go to a semi-isolated area, which wasn't really a big deal. They just asked us a few questions and stuff, They also needed a note from our doctor, or the doctor had to fill out these forms saying that we were physically fit to be able to go. And one thing that bugged me about that actually is she asked if I had any skin problems, and I've had this, I don't know if you can see, probably not. I've had this psoriasis or eczema on my hands, and it's been there for about 3 years, and I told her this, and she goes, okay, so I'll just write that no medical attention is required for that because they won't like that. And I'm thinking, oh, come on, you can't no medical attention is required. I've had this for 3 years, and you're like, oh yeah, just deal with it. Anyways, so that pissed me off, because anyways, you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's that. We're probably going to be moving mid-June, end of June, hopefully. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And we were going to do a house hunting trip, but I've kind of decided, because it's so far, I don't really want to go through all the hassles of going on a house hunting trip. So I think we're just going to kind of pick one ahead of time and, do it that way, because it's just so much work to go that far. I mean, even from our last place to here, it was, you know, pretty hard. So we're gonna do it that way instead. That's basically it. There hasn't really been. Oh, I got some forms in the mail, so I have my appointment for my ultrasound, and that's May 31st, and they're gonna be able to tell me the sex of the baby, so I'm so excited. Yeah, that's really exciting. I can't wait for that. So that's coming up soon, and I've got appointments for blood work today. I'm not, you know, I don't like getting the blood work done, but I don't mind it. Like, a lot of people don't like needles, you know what I mean? And for me, I don't like getting needles because they're injecting something. But during my first pregnancy, I was in the hospital so many times because I had gallstones. So, like, I'm totally used to intravenous things, you know. So taking blood from me, them taking blood from me doesn't bother me all that much, just because they're not actually injecting something, because I find that hurts more. So yeah, I'll show you my belly. It's getting bigger. These are my maternity pics. So there's my belly. It's getting big. Before, this pooch here, kind of like it sagged over a bit from my first baby, and it's starting to, you know, not hang as much. So I think the baby's like right there, right in here. And I've been feeling a lot of movement like down here. And my belly like sticks out a lot compared to like other people that I've seen on YouTube, like posting their baby pregnant bellies and stuff. And I think maybe it's because I've always had this little pooch here at the bottom. I don't know. But I find that mine sticks out a lot compared to other people. And it's really funny, like, you guys can comment and tell me if any other pregnant woman feels this way, but I feel so much sexier when I'm pregnant. And I don't know if it's because I have a big belly and it's not like fat belly. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel skinnier even though I'm bigger. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, if anybody else feels like that too, because I was, like, I'm pretty big to begin with. Like, when I'm not pregnant, I have, like, you know, a belly. So I think because when I'm pregnant, it's a pregnant belly and not a big belly, I feel I look better. I don't know how to explain it. Boobs are very sore. That's like the worst thing of pregnancy, and I don't know if it's because they're getting bigger or what, but my husband's all over them and they're so sore, and I'm like, oh, go away, you know? So, I don't know. And there are days when I don't like wearing a bra because it, like, I feel like it's constricting my ribs, and like, so sometimes I don't wear them, and I know it's really not good because I'm so big. Like, I don't know, because I'm like an H or something. It's ridiculous. And like, when you're that big too, you can't buy normal bras. Like, I used to go into Walmart before I was pregnant with her. I was a C, and I thought I was big. And like, I used to go into like Walmart or Zellers, or, you know, and I would buy my bras there, you know, like $20. Now, there's no way. They don't make them that big. The biggest they make is double D, and that's too small. I had to go to a specialty store, and the biggest they had was a G. I paid $150 for a G cup, and after I bought it, I realized it's like slightly too small. So I think I'm actually an H, which is like ridiculous. And what pisses me off is when you're that big, you have to pay that much for a bra because they don't make them in normal stores. You have to go to like specialty bra stores, and even then, like, you know, what happened to me, they didn't have my size still. The biggest I had was a G. So, you know, I don't know, maybe I have to start ordering them from online or something. But if anybody like has the same problem as me, a good website to order them, I think it's from the States actually though, but you know, I'm in Canada, so it doesn't charge me too much for shipping and stuff. But a good website is I think it's biggerbras.com. I'll check into it and, you know, mention something on my next pregnancy update. This is getting long. I'm probably gonna get cut off. So yeah, I mean, you guys can message me if you have any comments or whatever, you know. And I'm gonna try to start doing these more often because I've only done like 2 so